Hi guys, we thought we'd seen the back of callous, out-of-touch MPs when the Tories were removed from power. But what the heck, it seems some people who joined Labour should have actually joined the Conservatives. Torsten Bell, a former chief executive of the Resolution Foundation, a think tank that focuses on improving the standard of living of low and middle-income families, is now a DWP minister. He sat down with the amazing journalist Victoria Derbyshire, where he was quizzed on the new changes to the entitlements system. He was asked a legitimate question: could you live on £70 a week? You would not believe his answer.
In the meantime, some young people are going to be living on around £70 a week.
No, people with significant disabilities will be protected. They will not only will they be protected within the universal credit system, which is the one you're mentioning, but they'll also be able to apply for personal independence payments. So people with significant disabilities, if they are young, if they're currently receiving UC Health, they will continue to receive it. And if they have significant disabilities, they will still be able to apply for personal independence payment. But we are not going to write off 21-year-olds.
For those who can't, they'll be living on about 70 quid.
We are not going to write off 21-year-olds as unable to work.
For those who can't, they'll be living on about £70 a week. Could you live on 70 quid a week?
Absolutely not.
So why do you expect young people to?
We won't. We provide housing benefit as well, and we'll provide personal independence payments.
This is cash in their pocket. This is 70 quid cash a week.
So are the things I just mentioned to you. So are the things I just mentioned to you. That's how the benefit system works. If people need help with their rent, they receive that as well. If they need support with a disability, personal independence payments is there for that as well.
So to buy food, to pay bills,
yes,
70 quid a week.
No.
You've just told me you couldn't live on that.
Well, no, I have a mortgage to pay because the current situation.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This sounds exactly like Therese Coffey or some Tory. This is what you'd expect from a Conservative, not from a Labour minister, not from a Labour MP. I couldn't live on 70 quid a week, but these people can. What an absolute disconnect from reality these people have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create the rules where somebody has to live on 70 quid a week. Could I live on it? Of course not. And his argument is, well, I have a mortgage. No, let's park the mortgage for a moment. Could you live on 70 quid a week? No, I couldn't. You know you couldn't. You know they can't, but you don't give a crap. My goodness, once again, the Tories were voted out of power. Why the heck are you talking like a Tory? Why the heck are you acting like a Tory? I'm dumbfounded. You're supposed to be there. You're supposed to be protecting people. You're supposed to be providing them with the support they need. The whole response is, well, they can work. What we're going to do is we're going to protect the most vulnerable, people with severe disabilities. Well, what about people who don't have severe disabilities but still have some disabilities? Those people are not going to be protected. They're going to be forced into the workplace. What jobs? I keep asking, what jobs are these people going to do? What employers are going to take them on? Many employers have said, we don't want to take people on with disabilities. We don't want to take people on who have mental health issues. Are you going to force them? Are you going to provide businesses with support so that they can be encouraged to do that? Or are you just going to push people from one end? Honestly, I'm shocked by these answers. I shouldn't be shocked. We shouldn't be shocked by or surprised by answers like this. But I am. Because this is supposed to be the Labour Party. It's supposed to be looking out for the most vulnerable in society. It's supposed to be looking out for young people. Creating a safety net for them. I keep asking this question in pretty much every frigging video. What's the point of a government if it doesn't look after people? It's more difficult for young people to get a decent job at the moment. It's more difficult for them to get on the property ladder. It's more difficult for them to deal with health crises, be them mental health or physical health problems. Because the NHS isn't there anymore. Because public services aren't there anymore. And you can say, well, this is the fault of the Tories, but you're in power now. You're in charge. You have to create that safety net for them. Because if you don't, then what's the point in having a government?
But what I'm saying to you, and the benefit system exists to provide housing benefit support for young people as well, but what I'm saying to you is the current system is a disaster for those young people. And it's all well and good to say you don't like every aspect of these changes, but what you are defending is a Tory system.
I'm not defending anything. I'm asking you questions about your
absolutely,
plans.
and that's your job. But I sat in the chamber today and heard people say I'm worried about this aspect of the change, but there's not enough focus on the disaster that is happening in our country today. We are seeing much faster growth in claims for disability benefits than we are seeing actual levels of disability, particularly for young people.